What's up everybody? Angler Matt Outdoors here with another video. Now in this one, I want to talk about how to throw a cast net the easy way. Okay, and this method is going to work best for a cast net that's between 5 feet and 8 feet. And basically, this is how you load it up in one hand and throw it with that hand. It's super simple to do. You're not going to need to put any, of the net over your shoulder or the weights in your mouth. You can stay a little bit more dry in this method, and let's just get right into it and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is the end of your rope here with this loop on it, put this around your arm, whatever arm you're going to throw the net with, so your dominant arm, and you're basically just going to grab some and load it up in your hand just like this. Just reach out, maybe just a little bit less than an arm's length. I'm just going to load up my hand just like that until you're at the very end of the line to where you got these coming off. Now then what you're going to want to do, grab your net right underneath the horn right here. Here, let me get a better angle and show you what to do for the rest of this. Okay, so after you have it grabbed under the horn, just right under it, just like that, you're going to air it out and just make sure there's no kinks, or make sure everything looks clean, nothing's wrapped around each other. Just kind of spread it out like that. Now you're going to grab the line, pull down on it till about right there on your leg, maybe just a little bit below your belt, kind of on your thigh. Grab it with your dominant hand again, pick it up. Now you're going to take half the lead weights in your other hand like this. You're going to wrap it over like that. Okay, so you see now how half of them are kind of up here and some of them are down here. Now you're going to grab this part that's hanging kind of halfway in between. You're going to put that on your thumb and then grab all the way down at the bottom just like that, and that's how you get set up to go. Okay, so rewind it and watch it back again to see all the steps, but now this thing's set up and I'm going to show you how to throw it now. Okay, so when you're throwing this thing and you have it set up like this, you're basically going to kind of throw it kind of around like that. You're going to hold this till the very end. Don't worry so much about this. This one doesn't kind of matter. This is just helping you kind of keep it open, but you're just going to throw it kind of like that, kind of in a round kind of motion, because it's going to spin off like this to open. Okay, now here, I'll show you how to throw it right here. Super simple, just like this, nothing fancy, just like that. Now let me show you from another angle. Okay, got my net set up here. Now I'm just gonna throw it just like that, kind of around, and watch, it's gonna open up nice and easy here. You ready? Perfect, just like that, little pancake there. Now I'm gonna show you how to retrieve it back to you the best way to make sure you get all those fish you just threw it on. So if you're throwing this thing out on a beach somewhere or somewhere where there's no rocks, the best way to do this while you're retrieving the rope in is actually to kind of get low with it, and kind of just, once it's on the bait school and it gets down to the bottom, you're just gonna pull it like this closed. Okay, kind of get at an angle low to where it's kind of scooting along the bottom, just scraping along, because those bait fish, especially mullet, stuff like that, they're getting down at the bottom of that net and they're trying to get out. So if you just throw it and then immediately start pulling it up like this, once that net comes off the bottom, those fish are gonna get out. So you wanna get low like this, kind of just give it a couple taps in until it's closed, and then pull the whole thing in, and you'll have your fish in your net like that. So let's go over everything one more time, and then hopefully you got it and you can start throwing your net. I just want to clarify, so when I'm talking about getting low and kind of giving it pulls so that it stays down, you don't want to do that if there's rocks around. It's kind of common sense, but if there's rocks around, really you want to be throwing it as close to you as possible. The farther out the net goes, the more it's going to drag on things. So if you're around rocks, try to get as close to the bait school as you can. I know it's hard, easier said than done, but if you can get close to a bait school, throw it close to you, and as soon as you feel like it's getting down there and it's getting on that school, just pull it straight up as fast as you can. So it's going to go down like this, and it's going to come up kind of like that. And you really don't want to get on rocks. If your net gets on rocks, good chance it's going to get destroyed. This thing can get holes in it super easily. You can look up videos how to fix those holes and everything, but the net's never the same once it gets torn up. So keep that in mind. Really be careful around rocks. Let's move on. Okay, so like we talked about, looping on your wrist, pulling out line, loading it up into your dominant hand here. Grab it just below the horn. Spread out your line. Make sure it's all good. No knots, no problems. Grab it right at your thigh here. Put that in your hand. Grab half the weights. Put it over your hand. That outside line. Halfway down, put it over the thumb. Grab the rest with this, with your other hand. And then just throw it. Just like that, perfect pancake. Now pull it in like this. Keeping it low, keeping it low. Boom, just like that, guys. That simple. 5 feet to 8 foot net. You can do this easily. It'll keep you a lot more dry than the other methods, and there you have it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be putting out all kinds of different videos from me fishing to more educational stuff like this, but thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.